That's what I'd assume an alien's fart to sound like after every 3 sets of guac and peanut shavings. The thoughts and ideas of aliens are just an afubination, as they can lead to tons of controversial topics. I, King Afubian, King of Afubs, or Latrell on the Afubian podcast will give you my input on this otherworldly creature, as I am the film co-producer and editor of sci-fi film That One Time an Alien Invaded My School. Answering the question, how does your product use or challenge conventions, and how does it represent social groups or issues? The topic of extraterrestrials is a pretty controversial topic when spoken about, but hey, what can I say? Because I'm a part of the problem that makes this topic even more controversially interesting than it I know. How could I do something so great? Well, let me give you some pre-information before we deep dive. When the ideas of aliens come to mind, we tend to come and think that they are creatures that are harmful and scary while forgetting the fact that they might be misunderstood, trying to send a message that is being misinterpreted by humans. The image of aliens being harmful and scary within the film That One Time an Alien Invaded My School is to bring an uptight feeling to the audience, as it created more anticipation and made everything seem more scary. But hey, you already know, I'm ignoring things like this. With this being in mind, the film That One Time an Alien Invaded My School had an alien input to where they were seen as something harmful, threatening, and potentially violent, as it were to be chasing the main lead and star Chris. To those who noticed that small aspect, it showed something with more meaning behind it, as theorist Paul Gilroy had said once before, by calling people different or making them different in your mind, it leads to them treating you different. The act of fearing something that you don't know's true intentions makes them more difficult on yourself and potentially making them the threat they really never were. Potentially. Possibly. As similarly enough, another famous and popular theorist, Judith Butler, theorized that we reproduce our gender through not only our way of doing, but actions. As the alien within the film being a long, lanky, statured extraterrestrial, adding more questions to the alien's identity. With the creature standing up straight and tall, and then to be shown walking slowly like a predator hunting a prey, it can be said to be male-like, but not confirmed for sure, as it doesn't have any other actions than its standing and walking. Now, as for the alien's green look, I can assure you that wasn't accidental. Our alien costume was made up of a green sweater, camel pants, and a mask from the infamous internet meme, Tung Tung Sahur. With its average green look, it made sense to make it this color, as aliens are commonly associated with colors such as green, with that meaning of something different. For our choice of mask being the famous Tung Tung Sahur, as it holds a withering black blank face that can be uncanny when looked at for so long, while also being able to bring in potential viewers as to the liking of the look. Last but not least is the power of the whole formation, this man being Steve Neal. He is a theorist known for his impactful media in the media industry over the past years. His theories that film tropes and related elements of the genre are all presented in a way to grab an audience attention, also being important to retain in other genres to bring in more engagement all around. As the film, the audience are aware that it is a sci-fi film, with the opening to our film being an alien. Given the idea to the audience that this may be an alien-like film, it then leads into Chris waking up from his very dark and it then leads into Chris waking up. It then leads into Chris waking up from his dream in a very dark, serene room, creating a false vibe of a serious film that is then flipped as to its goofy subverts throughout the film. Now, moving on past this topic, we are going to face another topic that's otherworldly. ICE has been taking away children. Students, parents, families, and the future of life has been taken away from the homes and places they reside in. The reason behind this would be probably for something harmful, right? Wrong. It is for their differences in skin tone. An example of this being Julio Chavez, who had been seized and deported to Mexico by ICE. The more you know, yet this all connects back to extraterrestrial and perplexuals and whatever. The things you encounter every day has an impact some way or form. With that being said, I wish you guys a good day. Thank you for food being around.